And today marks 1 year since the release of the first set of breathtaking images from the James Webb Space Telescope, NASA's largest and most powerful space telescope that's already revolutionizing astronomy.
Here to celebrate these incredible discoveries and talk about what's next is NASA's interim director of the Space Telescope Science Institute, Nancy Levinson. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning. Happy to be here and share this with you.
Yes, thanks for being here. Now, we understand a new image from Webb has been released. Can you tell us about what we're seeing?
Sure. What we're looking at here is a stellar nursery, a place where new stars are forming. This is actually the closest place to us that happens, about 400 light years away. So we see some of those new stars lighting up the material around them in the red, sending out jets of material. Or in some cases, though, they're so deeply buried in the cocoons where they're born, it looks dark. Even with the power of Webb, we don't get through.
These images are so amazing. They almost look like CGI renderings, but they're real. They're out there. All right. So, Nancy, how does Webb work with other telescopes to give us a more complete view of the universe?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's a more complete view because Webb specializes in infrared light. We don't see that with our eyes, but we sometimes feel it as heat radiation. Whereas the Hubble Space Telescope does observe the visible that we see with our eyes as well as the ultraviolet. So here are a couple of examples of looking at the same thing with Hubble on the left and Webb on the right, and we get that more complete view, which helps us understand better about our own universe.
Speaking of those findings, what are some of your favorite findings so far?
Yes, well, one of the things I love to study is galaxies. So galaxies have hundreds of billions of stars in them, and we're starting to see some of the very first galaxies in the universe. And we're discovering that they formed very quickly after the Big Bang and got very large very quickly. And so that's something we need to understand better, and we'll continue to make measurements with Webb and other telescopes for that.
Nancy, what are you looking forward to most in regards to learning with Webb?
Yeah, we've already got the next year of science planned, but one of the things that's so exciting is observations of exoplanets, that is, planets around stars outside of our own solar system. And so we can really understand the atmospheres of these planets, what they're made of, whether they're cloudy or hazy. And so that's a really growing field where we're learning a lot about our universe. And Webb is just a terrific way to study these objects.
And where can people at home go to keep up with the Webb Space Telescope?
Absolutely. So please check out the website, jwst.nasa.gov, or on social media at NASA Webb. We have new discoveries and new images all the time, and they're there for the public to enjoy and use and learn from.
Oh, it's exciting stuff. Nancy, thanks for joining us this morning here in San Antonio. Nancy Levinson, interim director of the Space Telescope Science Institute. Have a good rest of the week.
Terrific. Thanks a lot.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.